I've been in that situation before where I couldn't go to vote because I had to stay at work. And my wife does the same thing where she doesn't get a chance to go out and vote sometimes, and because she got to rush from work to get there, and sometimes it's not worth it, to be able to rush to vote.
I'm not aware of a policy. We have freedom there, so basically we can just go ahead and leave work early and vote.
I think more employers should be open to letting their people vote during standard office hours. That's the time when people can generally get away. I would assume if you're a parent, you have a lot of drop-off and pick-up responsibilities, or you have to deal with kids before or after work. This may be the best time for people to get away.
There's a number of states, probably the majority of states, have some sort of time off to vote laws in place. A lot of those states don't require you specifically to ask the employer ahead of time or give notice that you're going to do that. So in those instances, certainly as an employer, you want to plan ahead and know that you're going to have at least some employees are going to ask for time off on that day, maybe some at the last minute, and to the extent you can, it's certainly advisable to try and accommodate that. On election day, employees have specific rights here in Illinois. Now, you're entitled to get up to 2 hours off paid leave to vote, but only if you don't have 2 hours available either before or after work when the polls are open.
It's vital to go out to vote because there are a lot of things that are going on in this world that is unacceptable to most people, and we feel as if though those who have a voice, we're starting to feel as if though we should be silenced.
Yes, I think especially in today's political climate, it's especially important for people to get out and vote.
For employers that are outside of Illinois, just be very aware of what the laws are in the state or states that you operate in. There's a very wide range of laws related to time off for voting leave. Some states give you paid time off, some don't give you any. Some require you to give notice to your employer ahead of time, some don't. In California, an employer is required 10 days before an election to post notice in the break room, wherever you put up the other employment-related posters, that specifies what your rights are on election day and for taking time off and how you go about it. Now, a lot of other employers voluntarily provide that information, but California is one of the only ones that requires you to do that.
When I was a young man just starting out in the business world, didn't feel like you were able to leave work to do that, and voted after hours. To give a little bit of time out of the day to allow our employees to vote during a time that's not as rushed as early in the morning or late in the evening when the crowds are out is beneficial.
In general, I think, it's between you and your boss and the responsibilities that you have, but as long as work gets done, I think that's the biggest criteria.